3-line summary to clear Bakal. During patterns or just randomly, 2 party members will be marked with a meteor. These party members will be able to move between rooms. The goal here is to guide the meteor to an empty room. The meteor falls dealing a lot of damage and leaves the room on fire. If a meteor lands in a room already marked red, your character's burn tolerance will be greatly reduced. Make sure to guide the meteors to an empty room, and never let the meteor fall in the middle room. Once a party member collects the sword in the middle of the room, other party members are automatically sent to the other rooms. The user that is left alone has to survive, while other users must obtain orbs after defeating monsters summoned in other rooms. Head towards the marked room to remove the orbs in order to clear the pattern. Once the pattern starts, monsters are summoned in 3 rooms of the map. Clear the monsters and collect the orbs within the time limit. Make sure to guide the meteors to an empty room. When this pattern starts, 12 karmic flames are created in the map, and the number of flames generated in a certain room is random, but one room will always have 4 flames. Each party member has to collect 3 karmic flames and they will become immobilized. The next user has to release the immobilized party member and continue to collect the flames. What you need to pay attention in this pattern is that, when you obtain the 3rd and final flame, there should be no other flames in the room. You can clear this pattern by removing the 12 flames. Here's an example of the pattern so you can understand how to clear it. When this pattern begins, 4 symbols are created in the map and 2 party members will be marked. Guide the meteors to an empty room and stand near the symbol to clear the pattern. When this pattern starts, head towards the marked rooms in the map. Head towards the colored room first to clear the pattern. The 2 party members with the meteor mark have to guide the meteor to an empty room. Guide the sphere in the room towards the center of the room to clear the pattern. Pay attention to the flames that are created in the room, because the sphere will stop and respawn once it touches the flames. Try to attack and guide the sphere from a distance and let the small meteors fall far away from the sphere's path. Bakal delivers 10 attacks in a large area. Pay attention to the location of your character to avoid the attack. Once the pattern starts, a gauge is created. This gauge can be increased by attacking the boss monster, and once the gauge is filled, the cooldown of your skills will be reset and you will receive a damage increase buff. During this pattern, the boss monster will deliver an earth strike, so make sure to check the casting bar and jump to avoid getting hit. After this pattern, Bakal fires a wave to his sides. As you move to other rooms in the map, defeat the monsters in each room and collect the orb created in the room to receive a damage buff increase. Similar to the first phase pattern, 2 party members will be marked with a meteor mark. Find the room that has your symbol and return to the room after collecting the symbol to avoid the attack. Here's another similar pattern to the first phase. After taking the sword on the room, other party members will be marked and a small meteor that leaves flames will be constantly dropped. In the middle area, your movement and casting speed will be highly decreased. Just like in the first phase, the player that takes the sword has to make sure to survive, and other party members have to guide the small meteors to the side of the room. Once the pattern ends, move to the barrier to avoid Bakal's attack. When the pattern starts, 9 symbols are created in the map, and in the middle of the screen you will be able to see the order of the symbols. Check your symbol and go to the designated room to clear the gimmick. The order in which the symbols appear are random. When you attack a symbol, you get a movement speed buff and the next symbol will be displayed. So make sure to move to the next room as soon as you attack the symbol. This was DJ, and thank you for taking the time to read and watch the guide. If you have any feedback, additional tips, or insights that could help fellow adventurers, please feel free to leave your comments below.